Okay, I think we're ready to get started. I am so happy and so grateful that you all are joining me today. My name is Erica. I am the marketing manager here at ManageGo. Today, we will be talking about how to be sustainable as a property manager. And this is something, sustainability has been a topic that has been trending for quite a while, with everyone really wanting to move forward and being more environmentally friendly, also being sustainable, and really making sure that they're helping the environment in any way that they can. So we're going to talk about, what does this mean to you as a property manager, and how can being sustainable actually save you money? So step one, what we want to do is conduct an environmental audit. So what this essentially does is look at your current consumption patterns. What are you guys doing? Where are you using the most plastic? Where can you make changes to be more sustainable? What are your residents' attitudes towards sustainability? So really doing that environmental audit and just an overall sustainability audit as well can really put you on the right direction, really establishing the goals that are attainable for you, things that you can do in the present time until you can move forward to larger topics or larger items to do. Also choosing sustainability policies that work well for yourself, your team, and your building. So you want to make sure that the policies that you're integrating not only work well for just you and your residents, but you also want to make sure it works well for your team, because you need your team in order to make this transition. So step two, start light. Don't go all the way in. Don't replace your roof. Don't do a lot of the heavy lifting first. Start with the lighter items, such as insulate the exterior windows and doors in your buildings. Really start there. Do things such as refreshing the interior paint with eco-friendly paint so that have low or no emissions. This actually became very popular during the pandemic, as a lot of people were becoming more concerned with the things that they were breathing in, especially during the time where we were dealing with a virus that was so airborne. Also getting rid of the incandescent light bulbs, switch them out. We've had them for ages, but it's time to let them go. And honestly, this is probably the easiest step of it all. All you have to do is switch the light bulbs. Sometimes your residents will probably do this themselves, but it's best to take the initiative and show your residents that you care about the environment and being sustainable just as much as them, and taking this step before them. Installing energy efficient appliances and HVAC systems. This is really, it might seem very expensive in the beginning, but this is something that pays off in the long run for not just yourself, but also your residents. This is something that they can appreciate as well. They're getting good, great appliances, and they also will be saving money on their energy bills as well. Installing smart meters. Gone are the days where we have to deal with estimates from PSE&G or Con Edison. Residents don't want to do that anymore. They just simply want to pay for the things that they are using. They want to pay for the energy that they're using. So installing smart meters allows for your residents to really have a good eye on how much energy they're using, and paying strictly for that as well. This also looks good on you, as it shows your residents you care about them, and also you care about saving them money. Lastly, gear up a recycling system. This is probably one of the most easiest ways to do this as well. You can add bins to each floor. You can do a lot of different things. You can even start with, if you want to go a step further, you can also offer bins for recycling things such as batteries, electronics, or even light bulbs, as you get rid of those incandescent bulbs. So these are really light things that you can start with to really set your team on the right track and do the best that they can when you're trying to be sustainable. Step three, smart home technology. Now, smart home technology has become all the rave from Alexa to Google Home. We have so much smart home technology now that it is amazing. But residents love smart thermostats. They love smart homes. They love smart technology. Not only does this give them better access to high-tech gadgets that can manage and even adjust how much energy or how much light they're using while they're on vacation, or it can better manage their overall and also adjust depending on your system. This allows for your residents to really take control of the amount of energy and also see it firsthand using high tech. Promote a paperless environment. And this one is probably the biggest one. So a lot of you know ManageGo, and this is a system we're looking for you to in place when you're looking to go paperless. A paperless environment requires no paper. Throw the printer away. Get rid of it. We want everything digital. Getting a system like ManageGo allows you to handle digital leases. It allows you to handle digital rental applications. So gone are the days of thousands of papers being placed everywhere, losing everything. You reduce your own paper consumption, which can make a big dent, a huge dent. When you think about the amount of paper you use daily to print leases, to print notices, you can now send your tenants notices digitally or via email. You no longer have to print and place paper in the lobby. You can do a lot of this. And this also, using a system like ManageGo also allows for you to manage all aspects of your property in one place, which can also lead to your team being more efficient in the long run. So promoting a paperless environment is probably one of the most important steps, and also probably the easiest step you can do. Signing up for a system like ManageGo can really reduce the amount of paper that you use in your day-to-day work life. Also, this shows to your residents that you're really taking that step forward to go digital and reduce paper as well. So step 5, implement a green buying system. So now you might be asking, what does that mean? Essentially, that means not purchasing products that contain harmful compounds or chemicals, also choosing products that are efficient in terms of energy consumption. So this could mean the HVAC system that you use in your building, or it could mean the utensils that you stock in your kitchen for your team to use. You use recyclable paper plates, you use recyclable cups, or you just displace printers altogether, or you're bringing in teams to really go through that environmental audit and see what type of products can be replaced with more recyclable materials. So implementing a green buying system can seem overwhelming at start, but if you have a strong team that really believes in bringing your building up to code with our now sustainable world, this is probably going to be the best step you take. So, what are some of the benefits of going sustainable as a property manager? We know the benefits when it comes looking out going into a resident, but what are the benefits for a property manager about how to be sustainable? So essentially, you spend less money. You think that you would think in the long run that you would spend more, but you actually might spend a little bit more now to save a lot more later. So a lot of the products that we use that are sustainable or eco-friendly, they seem like they cost more when essentially they do not. You also increase the value of your property. Tenants want to live somewhere that respects and also is really environmentally friendly. They want to be somewhere that matters, somewhere that supports their values as well. And a lot of tenants are looking for places that do that. A lot of tenants take that into consideration now. How is this building being sustainable? And going to that, you improve the resident experience and also their overall quality of life while providing them a more sustainable environment. As we've come off this pandemic and now everyone is really trying to make sure they're living and being at their best health and wealth, this really shows the tenant that you care about the environment, you care about their living environment, and really improves their overall experience while living in your building. So let's go over the steps very quickly. So step 1, conduct an environmental audit. This is a step that's really going to show you where do we need to make changes, what changes do we need to make, and how can we make them. Also setting goals and deadlines. By September 1st, we should have all light bulbs changed. By September 3rd, all trash cans should now no longer use plastic waste baskets. So really setting that audit, really bringing your team together to say, hey, we're going to make a commitment to this, and this is how we're going to carry out this plan. Step 2, start light. Do not overwhelm. like they say, start with your smallest task first and then work your way up. So even with being sustainable, you want to do that. You want to start light and then go up. It can be as simple as replacing all of the light bulbs in the building to more eco-friendly LED lights. Step 3, smart home technology. It doesn't hurt to look at. And as smart home technology continues to grow, your residents will definitely want to see this implemented in your building. No matter how old the building is, seeing how you can implement smart home technology will always be a good move. Step 4, promote a paperless environment. This is essential. This is essential. As we move into a more digital world, tenants don't want to deal with paper. They don't want to deal with checks and signing paper. They want things to be as seamless and efficient as possible. Using a system like ManageGo allows your team to go completely paperless and also managing all aspects of your property in one central place. And step 5, this is going to take a team effort, but it is definitely worth it. Implementing a green buying system. This is really, really key, and you'll need your entire team on board to do this. So while we've gone over these steps, I'm so happy that we've gone over them. I would love to see if there's any questions that anyone might have, any concerns, anything that might pop up. We'll wait a few seconds to see if any questions come in. I do have one question. This seems like a large investment. What are really the benefits? So like I said, it might seem like a large investment at the beginning, but when you think about the long-term benefits, it's not a large investment. You will definitely, as a property manager, you want to cut costs and you want to save money. This will definitely help you save money in the long run. So you might think you're spending more money now, but in the long run, you'll definitely be saving money. And that's really what matters. It's a win-win situation. You can show your residents that you care about being sustainable in our environment while also saving yourself and your building a lot of money in very simple improvements. So thank you guys for taking the time to sit through this webinar with me and learning about the 5 steps to take your building into sustainability. I hope you guys enjoyed this webinar, and thank you guys so much.